a bizarre video on her social media yesterday, which sent several people into absolute meltdown. She's supposedly 9 months pregnant in the hospital room, dancing with a big belly. Harry's there too. This is deeply problematic on a number of levels. Number one, here's the problem. We don't like you, Meghan Markle. We don't like you.
She looked at Harry and she was like, you need to get a job. You need a job. You a grown-ass man. You can't still be living in your mama's house, Harry.
What happens when a duchess known for elegance drops a video that's anything but? Meghan Markle, the woman who's built a brand on poise and privacy, shocked the world with a hospital clip that's got everyone talking. Picture this: a heavily pregnant Meghan, supposedly 9 months along, twerking in a way that's left jaws on the floor. The internet exploded, not just because of the dance moves, but because something about that belly look.
Just like you. You've already shown us your true colors. We know who you are. You helped kill the queen. You didn't give two shits about calling the royal family racist while Prince Philip was on his deathbed and casting aspersions on him. You have completely undermined all the amazing gifts that this family has given you as nothing and suggested that they didn't care.
Even Megyn Kelly, who once laughed off pregnancy rumors, is now raising an eyebrow, saying it looked like someone shoved a bag of socks under her dress. So what's really going on here? Is this just a bizarre moment, or is it part of a bigger, calculated move? Let's dive into the chaos and figure out why this video has everyone, from royal watchers to casual fans, questioning everything. The clip itself is pure dynamite. It's not every day you see a former royal
situation. She's drunk on her own ego.
Supposedly ready to pop, busting moves in a hospital room. The video surfaced right around the 4-year anniversary of their daughter Lilibet's birthday, and it's not just the timing that's raising eyebrows, it's the whole scene. Meghan's twerking, the dress clinging in ways that don't quite add up, and that belly? It's got people zooming in, frame by frame, on social media. Comments are pouring in, some calling it a bold, carefree moment, others saying it's straight up bizarre. The footage doesn't feel like a candid snapshot, it feels staged, like a performance meant to spark a reaction.
Absolutely no love lost between her and most people who may be somewhat warm towards the royal family, even if we're not big on royalty.
And spark it did. X is buzzing with theories, from fans who think Meghan's just having fun to skeptics who swear that belly's moving in ways no pregnant belly should. But this isn't just about one weird video. There's a bigger story brewing, and it's got everyone hooked. Megyn Kelly's reaction is where things take a sharp turn. If you know Kelly, you know she's not one to jump on conspiracy bandwagons. She's been a vocal critic of the so-called Moonbump theories, claims that Meghan used prosthetics to fake her pregnancies. But this video? It's got her doing a complete 180. On her show, she didn't hold back, describing the belly as bumpy and abnormal, like someone stuffed a lumpy bag under Meghan's dress. That's not just a casual comment, it's a bombshell. When someone like Kelly, who's defended Meghan in the past, starts questioning what's real.
She's reportedly bullied virtually everybody who's ever worked for her. She can't keep a staff in London. She can't keep a staff in Montecito.
It shifts the entire conversation. She's not alone either. Journalists who once called these theories crazy are now whispering in group chats, saying, okay, maybe there's something here. The video's got people rethinking everything they thought they knew about Meghan's carefully crafted image. But there's more to this than just one skeptic's take. Let's talk about those Moonbump rumors, because they're back with a vengeance. The internet's been down this road before, with fans and critics alike dissecting Meghan's pregnancies, pointing to photos where her belly seemed to shift or fold in odd ways. This new video, though, it's like throwing gasoline on a smoldering fire. Posts on X are relentless, with users slowing down the footage to highlight what they call proof of something artificial. They point to how the belly seems to move independently.
She's kind of twerking. She's gonna twerk.
Almost like it's not part of her body. Now, let's be crystal clear. These are rumors, not facts. No one's got hard evidence Meghan faked anything, but the speculation is impossible to ignore. The clip's visuals, combined with the strange hospital setting and Meghan's uncharacteristically bold behavior, have people asking questions they wouldn't have dared to ask a year ago. So why drop this video now? That's the million-dollar question, and it's got us digging deeper. Meghan's always been a master strategist. Every step of her public life feels like it's been plotted on a chessboard. From her days as an actress to her royal exit, every photo, every interview, every tearful moment has been deliberate. She's the woman who accused the royal family of pushing her to a dark place, who demanded privacy while keeping her name in the headlines. So this video? It doesn't feel like a random slip-up. Some say it's Meghan showing she's still got that spark, that she's fun and relatable despite the royal drama. But others, like royal biographer Angela Levin, see something more calculated. Levin's been studying the Sussexes for years, and she's blunt. This video isn't about fun, it's about control. By releasing this clip, Meghan's not just grabbing attention, she's daring the world to question her narrative. The timing, tied to Lilibet's birthday and paired with a flood of family photos, feels like a calculated move to shift the story. But what's she trying to shift it to? Then there's Harry, caught in a storm of his own making. While Meghan's twerking video dominates headlines, whispers are growing about Harry's next move, and it's a big one. Reports say he's seriously considering dropping the Windsor surname, the royal name tied to his birthright, and replacing it with Spencer, his mother Diana's maiden name. This isn't just a casual thought. Sources claim he's had face-to-face talks with his uncle, Charles Spencer, about rebranding himself and his kids. Now, let's be clear, this is speculative, but it's explosive. Changing his name wouldn't just be a personal choice, it'd be a direct rejection of the monarchy, a way to distance himself from the institution that shaped him. Harry's been open about his fears, haunted by the media frenzy that cost his mother her life. He's pleaded for privacy, for less exposure for Archie and Lilibet. So why is Meghan, his partner, doing the exact opposite? That tension's starting to show cracks, and it's got people wondering what's really going on behind closed doors. Those cracks aren't just between Harry and Meghan, they're affecting their kids, too. Archie and Lilibet, just toddlers, are caught in the middle of this media circus. For months, rumors swirled about delays in getting their passports, with Harry and Meghan reportedly convinced it was no accident. Posts on X claimed the British establishment, maybe even King Charles himself, was behind it, stalling paperwork because the kids carry HRH titles. Again, these are unverified rumors, but they feed into a narrative of paranoia. The Sussexes reportedly believe the royals are out to sabotage them, blocking their moves at every turn. When the passports finally came through, it didn't ease tensions, it made them worse. Sources say Harry and Meghan saw it as proof of a larger conspiracy, a sign the palace wants to strip their kids of any royal connection. King Charles, meanwhile, seems to be taking a stand. Insiders suggest he wants Archie and Lilibet's titles sidelined, arguing they're not working royals and don't live in the UK. It's a logical move, but it's pouring fuel on an already blazing fire. And there's more to this story than royal red tape. Angela Levin's take is where things get downright explosive. She's not just calling the twerking video odd, she's saying it's a sign of something much bigger. Levin believes Meghan's done with Harry, that she's laying the groundwork for a life without him. She points to Meghan's past, like how she reportedly sent her ex-husband's wedding rings back in an envelope. No note, no call, just gone. It's a chilling pattern. Start strong, take what you need, then move on when the chapter's done. Levin thinks Meghan's got her sights set on a flashier future. Maybe a new partner, a bigger spotlight, something unburdened by Harry's royal guilt and emotional weight. Fans on X are eating this up, with some speculating about new romantic prospects or a return to Hollywood's elite circles. It's all rumor, of course, but the dots are connecting. The video, the kid photos, the public defiance, it feels like Meghan's rewriting her story, and Harry might not be in the next chapter. But there's another layer to this we can't ignore. That layer is the public's reaction, and it's shifting fast. Meghan's loyal defenders, the ones who've stood by her through every controversy, are starting to waver. This video didn't land like a PR win, it landed like a provocation. People who once saw her as a victim of royal rigidity are now scratching their heads, wondering if this was a misstep or a middle finger to her critics. The hospital setting, the twerking, the questionable belly, it's not the Meghan they thought they knew. Even her most die-hard fans are asking why she'd share something so personal, especially after preaching about privacy. On X, the conversation split. Some praise her for being unapologetic, others call it reckless, especially with kids involved. The backlash isn't just from royalists or tabloid headlines. It's from everyday viewers who feel like they're being played. And that shift in perception? It's dangerous for someone who thrives on public approval. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. Meghan and Harry's story has always been about breaking free from the monarchy, free from tradition, free from expectations. But every move they make seems to pull them back into the royal orbit. The twerking video, the name change rumors, the passport drama, it's all tied to the crown, whether they like it or not. Meghan's critics say she's addicted to the spotlight, that she can't resist poking the bear to keep her name trending. But what if it's more than that? What if this is about rewriting history, not just for her but for her kids? By releasing that video, by putting Archie and Lilibet in the public eye, Meghan's crafting a narrative where she's the hero, not the villain. The problem? Not everyone's buying it. And when even Megyn Kelly's raising an eyebrow, you know the story's taken a turn. Harry's role in all this is heartbreaking. He's not just a man caught between worlds, he's a man unraveling. The Surname idea isn't just a rebrand, it's a cry for identity. He spent years trying to escape the royal machine. Without it, who is he? The media deals, the tell-all books, the move to California, it's all been noise, not clarity. Sources say he's desperate for stability, but Meghan's actions keep pulling him into chaos. That video wasn't just a shock to the public, it was a shock to Harry, too. Insiders claim he's mortified, not just by the clip but by how it exposes his kids to the very media frenzy he spent his life running from. Yet he's powerless to stop it. Meghan's driving the narrative now, and Harry's along for the ride, whether he likes it or not. But there's one more piece to this puzzle that's raising alarms. That piece is the royal family's response, or lack thereof. King Charles, Prince William, and the rest of the palace have stayed eerily quiet. No official statements, no public rebuttals, just silence. But behind closed doors, sources say they're watching this unfold like a slow-motion car crash. The monarchy's been through scandals before, but this feels different. Meghan and Harry aren't just defying tradition, they're rewriting it in real time. The passport saga, the name change rumors, the viral video, it's all a direct challenge to the crown's authority. Some say Charles is done bending over backward to appease them. Stripping the kids' titles, if it happens, could be his final line in the sand. But that move risks escalating the drama, turning a family feud into a global spectacle. And for Meghan, that might be exactly what she wants. So what's the endgame here? Is Meghan's video a reckless mistake or a brilliant power play? Is she pushing Harry away, or is she pulling him closer to her vision of freedom? The truth is, we don't know, not yet. What we do know is that this story's far from over. The twerking clip, Megyn Kelly's jaw-dropping comments, the rumors of Harry's name change, they're all pieces of a puzzle that's still coming together. Meghan's built an empire on attention, but attention's a double-edged sword. The more she courts it, the more she risks losing the one thing she's fought for: control. For now, the world's watching, waiting to see if this is her boldest move yet or the start of her unraveling. What do you think? Is Meghan playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers? Or has she gone too far this time? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going.